All my holidays are a bit like self-curated wellness retreats. I try to maximize the time for healing, quality rest, and well-being. But I've never been on an organized retreat. I find them a bit expensive for my budget today, and I get a lot of questions on how to organize your holiday so that it's a bit like a self-made retreat, how to organize it to maximize well-being. So I thought today I'll share with you everything that I take with me, everything that I do, and importantly, some mindset shifts that really help me recharge my batteries. So obviously the most important thing is your mindset. You have to truly decide internally that you want to commit to wellness on your trip, no matter what. And I think it starts with accepting that you can't control every single aspect of your trip. For example, you can't control if the flight is delayed or if the bus is too crowded, but you won't let it upset you. So this mindset has to really start the moment you leave home for holiday. Weather, for example, that's another thing you can't control, and it used to really stress me because I remember my first travel to Thailand and I paid so much for the ticket and I was going only for 2 weeks. And coming from Poland and living in the UK, I really wanted to have this tropical experience. So I was really stressed about the rain almost every single day. And now looking back on it, I really regret doing that because it took away those precious moments of being there. And if you go somewhere and if you decide that you will rest no matter what and that you will find beauty wherever you go, no matter the weather, I think that's better for your mental health. Another thing that helped me have more balanced holidays is taking a slower pace and accepting that I won't see as many things as I imagined. Back in the day, I was one of those people who had a long list of things to see, and I was definitely overprepared and wanted to go everywhere and see everything. But it gave me a lot of pressure during my holidays, and now I choose not to do it, even if it means that I will see fewer things. I think if you do a lot, maybe you won't remember exactly what was where, or you won't be truly present, or you will just end up being tired. So I would much prefer to see fewer things and be truly present and enjoy them at my pace. I think if you want wellness to be the main output of your holiday, you should also treat it as the main yardstick for all the choices that you make. So for instance, when choosing accommodation, I would think about what setting is most conducive to wellness and wellness activities, obviously budget as well. So for example, now I'm in Cambodia in Siem Reap. I picked a hotel that's 30 minutes away walking distance from the city center, which means that every time I want to see something, I need to walk. But at the same time, all the time in the mornings or in the evenings, I get to spend time in the nature where for me it's the easiest to relax and meditate. So I wouldn't have it any other way. Another thing that I would consider are the destinations themselves. Do some research online because some places draw more attention from people who are adventure seekers or partygoers, and other places are just more rooted in traditions and yoga, meditation, or temples. So some places will just be better, but importantly, I think wherever you go in the world, if you keep this intention in your mind that you want to have quality rest and you want to relax and be mindful and prioritize that, you can have a great time. You want to think about your travel as wellness experience from the moment you step outside of your house. So the moment you step into the airport or a train station. So anything that can make your journey more pleasant and more relaxing, take it with you. I have a couple of things that I want to share that I always have with me. One of them that I think is the most important to me is my silk eye mask. It's very soft, it doesn't give any extra pressure on your head, and it blocks light completely. So it's great if you do a lot of long distance overnight traveling and if you're a light sleeper like me. The important hack that I do is that I put a heating iPad underneath it. These are eye masks that get hot as you put them on. They prevent headaches, they release the pressure from your sinuses, and they are just very nice and relaxing. Great if you have tired eyes. I buy them on Amazon or AliExpress, and also you can buy them in any shops in Asia. Also, whenever I start feeling sweaty and a bit not at ease, I use either essential oil rolls or mist for face, and this one size. My favorite is a travel size from Caudalie, and it just smells really good. It's refreshing and soothing. I think it just makes you feel better whenever you start feeling a bit stuffy and unpleasant. Also take with you earplugs if you're a light sleeper. We don't want to be stressed about things we can't control, as I mentioned. And I would also download my favorite podcasts, guided meditations, or just music that makes me more relaxed for moments when I want to feel more grounded. I like to use journaling to reflect on everything that I'm experiencing and register it. So I love to describe new smells and new flavors, new experiences, things that surprised me and things that I found beautiful. Doing that helps me be more grateful for everything that I'm experiencing. But also looking back on my travels, this is another layer of bringing back the memories, and it's a very beautiful souvenir to have. All my favorite novels and well-being books are a wellness activity because I can get the time to read in beautiful settings and relax, to let my thoughts be somewhere else. But also the wellness books especially give me ideas on the things that I want to try, and I feel like holidays are the best time to try new things. What also helps me with my wellness is making the time for genuine human connection and getting to know new cultures. And I think that's important whether you travel 20 kilometers from where you live or whether you travel across the world. But what's important is having an open mind and truly seeking that connection, even if it means going outside of your comfort zone. I'm naturally very shy and introverted, so I know it's not easy. But funnily, I find it easier to do when traveling than being home because you have so many great conversation starters. You could ask about what people do, you could ask for help with something, and there's always something that you need help with. The reason why I think it's helpful in terms of well-being is because all these connections and conversations make me realize that even if we're halfway across the world, there are things that connect us and that bring us together, which makes me feel part of something bigger than myself. Obviously, the easiest thing would be to travel to a wellness retreat or a spa or a wellness sanctuary, but you can also very easily create the same ambience wherever you go on your own, and that's something that I've been trying to do. I try to take with me either a small candle or an incense stick or essential oil drop, and these helps me relax. I also take with me either my favorite tea bags or some matcha powder. This way I can have my favorite drinks wherever I go. I also take a few beauty essentials. These are usually face masks. I also have SPF that I take with me in the form of a cream, a lipstick and a stick so I don't get any sunburn. I usually take with me hair masks that are in those tiny little bottles that I can take wherever I need. And what else? Maybe that's everything? And also perfume. Not many people know this, but whenever it's very, very sunny, it's quite dangerous for your skin to use alcohol-based perfume, the normal perfume that you get in the shop. So I have always with me solid perfume that is natural but still smells very good. This one is made of just cocoa butter, coconut oil, beeswax, soy wax, and jasmine fragrance. So it's actually very good for your skin. And I have a couple of these and they make me feel really good when I travel. Wherever you go in the world, I think nature is the best tool for wellness, and it's completely free and you can access it almost anywhere in the world. Whether it's just taking a walk in a park or going on a hike or finding a lake, a waterfall, thinking about how beautiful everything is and just adjusting your eyes, looking at everything that's green or blue, that's just so relaxing and soothing. There's so much science nowadays that shows that just being surrounded by nature helps you release the daily stress that you experience. So I would definitely put being in the nature on your agenda if you can. Importantly, wherever you go, stay safe and don't put too much pressure on yourself. I feel like there's no point doing all these wellness activities if you are stressed about the things that you have to do or if you put yourself in dangerous situations. I think every wellness journey begins with this very clear intention in your head and in your heart that you want to prioritize your wellness. So your time is very valuable and treat it as such. Use it for things that will uplift you and make you happy and help you have quality rest. Have a great holiday.